Medellin and I've been here for 3 weeks, and it's been a very different bit of traveling to when I've been on my bike. I've been here 3 weeks without my bike and trying to do as much as possible. What have I done since I've been here? Gone around the city centre.
Borracho voy de un lado para el otro, hasta que la muerte me ayude a olvidarme de ella.
This is a palace of culture, Palacio Cultura, right in the centre, and it had a few different things to have a look at. Outside though, in the Plaza Botero, there were lots of examples of the work of Botero. Botero is arguably Colombia's most famous artist, and he's most well known for his statues and artworks of disproportionate people. After that, I went for a long walk to find the botanical gardens. They turned out to be closed, but I did find this fascinating area of motorcycle repair. Shops? Well, just underneath these tents and canopies in the square.
Went to Comuna 13, an area that's had a lot of troubles in the past but has been much regenerated. Went to a football match. It's an exciting day because it's the first day of the Colombian football season. So I'm going to go and watch a match. Here I am in front of the stadium and it's not looking very open, is it? I'm a whole week early. Saturday 7:30, yes, but 1 week early. Come back another time.
New rule: when you go a week early to a football match, you can reward yourself with a very sweet donut.
So after a couple of missteps when I went a week early and then couldn't get a ticket, I'm finally going to a football match in Medellin. Deportivo Independiente Medellin against Boyacá Chico. Looking forward to it.
There was plenty of singing before the match, but even when it kicked off, it carried on. The atmosphere was absolutely amazing from start to finish. Even at half-time, they put on a show. And then a penalty to Medellin.
Full time, 3-0 to Medellin. Not the best game. I wouldn't say either team were great. Boyaca Chico were worse, but neither team had many chances. I think it was the first shot in the 60th minute, which was the free kick that Medellin scored from, and then there was a penalty and a good goal. The third one was pretty good, but great atmosphere throughout. Stadium's pretty much empty now. I waited for all the crowds to go before I head out. Yeah.
I also went to a basketball match. Medellin playing in the Champions League. Unfortunately, they got well beaten.
I wandered around the area of Medellin that I've been staying in, Loredes, a lot. I went to an amazing art gallery which is particularly got Botero's art in it. And maybe not as fun, but more important and quite exciting. I've been doing a lot of research for things to come. I've got to get a couple of visas, which is taking a bit of work. Working out where to go in certain places, and my GoPro broke, so I've been trying to fix that, failing, and then having to sort out insurance and buying a new one. Yeah, some fun things.
So if you saw episode 17, you would have seen me getting very wet in Colombia and filming as much of it as possible. Unfortunately, that seemed to spell the end of my GoPro's life. I read that it is possible to bring them back to life after water damage. Taking the battery out, putting it in a bag and pouring in rice to absorb every little bit of water that you could from the GoPro. I left it for several days and there was some sign of life, certainly more than before the rice trick, but no, it was dead. Whilst in Medellin, I also took a trip to a very popular site just a couple of hours outside the city, Piedra Peñol. It's quite a remarkable geological feature, this huge rock sticking out in a landscape where there are no other features like it. The lakes at the base were formed by damming a river nearby, but there's also a town right on the edge, Guatapé, which is yet another beautifully painted, colourful town. The lake is also famous in Colombia because the infamous Pablo Escobar had a home on the edge of the lake.
You can see what the sports area was. It had a micro football, basketball, and volleyball court. In the upper part,
it's long fallen into disrepair, and due to Escobar's reputation, there's a lot of debate about what to do with it next.
And I don't want to